Our story begins like every other story, at the end of something interesting. I could say that my story begins with my birth, but it doesn't. My story begins a little later, when my life changed forever. My family and I were vacationing in Florida, and we decided we were going to take the train back to New York. The train never made it. It derailed in Crescent City, Florida on April 18th, 2002. Everyone in my family survived, but we're all changed in one way or another. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder at the age of 4. I felt that I grew up a broken person, missing out on normal preteen and teen experiences. After the accident, I had a great childhood, but it feels like there's a fog over my memories. I only have memories from pictures and stories I've been told of my life at that time. I found that it was easy to talk to people and make friends, but I only had a few good friends growing up. I would spend my time playing games and watching movies with my family. My love of movies comes from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I felt attached to this movie. It was the one thing I could go to that would always, put a smile on my face. It would always bring me joy. And then I remember getting the special edition box where I watched Tim Burton and the director talk about the film, how they made the film. I was so enthralled to have this insider knowledge of filmmaking. This would be the part of the story where I told you that I got my first camera. I started making crappy films in my front yard with my brothers until I got better, putting forth more effort and got a new camera, but it's not. I continued through middle school watching and appreciating movies with no intention of making films as a goal. I wanted to become a chef like my older brother, but this one day in 9th grade, I saw an ad for Full Sail University. In that one moment, my hopes and aspirations changed forever. I immediately called Full Sail and asked if I could go. I had an hour and a half long conversation with enrollment, and they asked when I graduated. I answered 2016. The person on the other end of the phone was shocked that a person so young was calling a college. He asked me if it was a prank call. I replied, "Sir, I'm being 100% honest. I would like to go to Full Sail." The man was touched and said he would keep me in mind and call occasionally to check in. I had a new goal: to learn as much as I could about film before graduation. The story picks up in 10th grade. I was so excited my school had a small film program. The first day in class, I was in a room with a bunch of seniors, and I was a little intimidated. The next day, the second day of school, it was only me in the class. All the seniors had dropped out. With only one student, the class would be shut down. I begged my friends to switch classes, and eventually I got my friend Jared to drop his extra math class. I loved the class and couldn't wait for more. During 11th and 12th grade, I went to an outside tech school for visual communications for 2 hours a day. I studied graphic design, logos, and film editing. I had my own personal heaven of film and multimedia. After I had taken the classes, I noticed that I understood movies better, from grand plot points to minute details. Then I graduated high school and started at Full Sail University. I want to graduate Full Sail University with a film degree. I'm unsure the specific job I would like to have, but eventually I would like to teach some sort of film appreciation class and spread my knowledge to the next generation of filmmakers.